Hello, everybody. This is the FTW PODCAST with Patrick and Wrigley, and today we will be interviewing Brennen Davis from the Chicago Cubs. He's our top prospect, 78 overall prospect from the Chicago Cubs. And yeah, here he is.
Hi, thanks for having me. Thanks for coming.
Yep. We're just gonna start with questions and just go from there.
So what's your favorite part about baseball? I really enjoy how much you need your teammates in baseball. I played basketball growing up too, and I felt like basketball, one guy could take over, but in baseball it's really team oriented, and you're really rooting for your boys to pull through, and you need to come up in clutch situations for your guys. And it's not just one guy can make or break a team, so I really like that aspect.
Yeah.
Well, what was your favorite baseball memory as like a kid?
As a kid, I really enjoyed 11U. We almost made it to in the like county final.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the groups are, but yeah.
In my 11U, on the All-Stars for Winter Garden Little League, we actually went to states, and we actually beat the state champions, but they, for some like bracket reason, they got to go on to regionals.
Dang, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's a great time.
Uh-huh.
Baseball's not stressful. You're really just having fun, going out there competing.
Yeah.
So what's it like being a top prospect in all of baseball, one of the best?
I try not to worry about rankings actually. So I've never really been on the radar with baseball going through high school and whatnot, and then I got drafted way higher than what people had me ranked as. So rankings really don't mean much to me. So until you can compete every day and be consistent and prove that you deserve to be there, I really don't take too much into account with that. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you're like playing baseball, like what motivates you to like keep on playing and not like give up, just keep up the grind?
Like I said, baseball's a team sport. You're not out there for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You're out there for your teammates and all the people that are rooting for you back home. So it's not hard to find motivation there because you have all these guys that are there with you going through the same stuff. You go through slumps together. You go through hot streaks together. You weather it. You just make the best of what you can do that day.
Yep.
What's your favorite moment from your baseball career so far?
I would have to say hitting a walk-off last year in the 10th inning to win it. A walk-off home run.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was my first one.
Do you remember hitting like your first ever home run in like Little League or something?
I do. I was like 8 years old, and the fences were at like 250, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's a god," and I wasn't, but nobody else really was doing that at my age, so it was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Somebody hits a home run at 250 feet at 8 years old.
Yeah, that's insane.
What, like, being like a Cubs prospect, who's like some of the coolest guys you've met so far in like the organization?
So I actually got to play in a few big league games this spring training,
Mm-hmm.
so I got to back up behind KB and Rizzo and all them. So I've met almost all the guys. So it's hard to say who my favorite was, but it's just awesome to be around those kind of guys because you look up to them for so long.
Yeah. Have you talked to Nico Horner?
I got drafted with Nico Horner. What do you mean? Me and Nico are boys.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
That is
Fun fact: my dad actually umpired Nico Horner when he was 12, and he threw a perfect game, and he hit a home run, and yeah.
Nico pitched back in the net?
Yeah, and 12U.
Yeah, that's sick.
Mhm.
Kid can do it all. What can you say?
Yep. Oh, I just lost my train of thought. But
You're good.
I'm guessing you've met David Ross too.
I actually got to talk to the new draft guys last manager, so it was cool seeing him before the manager and then after. He was the manager in Vegas with
Oh,
the big
really?
league team. They sent him up there when I was playing, so it was cool to be able to reconnect with him.
Yeah, my dad went to Auburn with him, so they have a personal connection.
That's sick. Did your dad play?
No, he was the team, the player, not the player, the student manager that year when they went to the
Gotcha.
College World Series.
Special assistant?
Yeah, special assistant, that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So what are practices like? So once you make it pro, what are the practices like?
Practices, they vary, but I'll tell you a spring training day. So usually get to the field around 7:30. You eat, you're ready to go by 8:15, 8:30. It's called POD, Plan of the Day. You go out there and talk with everybody that's in your work group. And then you have a daily demo where they go through some fundamental stuff and make sure what's going on with that. And then after that, we do stretching lines and throwing program. Then after that, we'll go into individual defense with your work group. Do that every minutes. Then we'll probably go to the cages, do our practice BP routine. Then we'll take BP on the field, and then we usually have a lift after. We lift about 3 days a week in spring training, a little less than we do normally, just because our workload's getting a little higher. But yeah, we usually get out of there around 12:31. Then once games started up, we get out of there around 3 or 4. Makes the days a little longer.
What's your favorite thing to do outside of baseball, hobby wise?
Ooh, I'm a big golfer right now. Not very good, but I'm really grinding to be decent.
Nice. Who's the hardest pitcher you've ever had to face so far?
I would have to say that Shane Baz or Matthew Libator have been the toughest pitchers I've had to face so far. They're both on the Tampa Bay Rays.
Matthew Libator got traded to the Cardinals.
Yeah, I think he's on the Cardinals now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Cardinals now. Forgot about that. He's with Gorman.
Yep.
Do you what's your what do you do before a game to prep?
Did you say to prepare for those?
Yeah.
Kind of at bat? Really depends on the day and how I'm feeling. If I have a good round of BP, I know I'm locked in. If I don't have a good round of BP, I know I have to make in-game adjustments because I don't have my best stuff that day, and that's fine. You just gotta work with what you have. But we always have the pitchers on a TV, so we're seeing their mechanics, what they have, what their velo is. So we have an idea of what we're about to face, and you just kind of build a plan from that.
Yep. Who's had the biggest impact on your career so far?
My baseball career?
Yeah.
That's tough because I've had so many guys help me along the way. I don't know if anybody's had a sole biggest impact, but I've had so many guys like Michael Carter, Pat Kearney, Whit Workman, Chris Valleca, all the guys that take time out of their day make sure I get the reps and the instruction that I need, and make sure I have somebody to throw me BP and just stuff like that. It's the little stuff that really you take for granted, and then you look back and you're like, wow, I have people in my life.
What's your favorite pitch to hit?
Fastball, man. You hunt fastballs.
Yeah. Did you go to any go to baseball games when you were a kid? Like, did you like watching baseball?
I did. I wasn't as into it as I am primarily a basketball player, and I don't know, I just thought watching basketball was a little more exciting, but now I understand the intricacies, can't say that word, but the little parts of baseball that I didn't really realize before, and how much harder it really is, because you watch baseball on TV and it looks like, oh, you could definitely hit that. Then you get up to the batter's box and you're like, wow, that is coming in hard.
What was your favorite basketball team?
Yeah. Yep.
My favorite basketball team growing up? That's tough, because I'm not going to say the Suns, because when I was growing up, they stunk, and I didn't really care about basketball when Nash and all of them were around. But I still watch the Suns because they're always on. But I can't bandwagon and say the Lakers. So I'm more of a basketball fan. I wouldn't say I had a team.
Well, did you have a favorite player?
Ooh, basketball, I would have to say that. Ooh, that's tough. Growing up, I really liked watching D-Wade.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then now, I'm just a big LeBron guy. He's just an exciting guy to watch.
Yes.
I know it's bandwagon, but can't help it.
I hate to bring it up, but like with the whole coronavirus thing, what are you doing to like stay prepared and like stay healthy for the season?
Yeah, so I mean, of course, the whole social distancing thing, making sure to keep groups small if I'm going to be hitting or lifting. I still have a place to live and I still have a place to hit, so I'm doing all right. I'm doing a lot better than some other people who are completely shut down, because Arizona's not terrible right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we live, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Florida.
289 cases in the county that I'm in right now.
Wow, you should stay inside.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Patrick, do you have anything else?
I don't. Thank you for coming on.
Yep, thank you a lot.
Of course, man. Happy to be here.
So yeah, guys, that was Brennen Davis for the Chicago Cubs. We give a big thank you for him for coming on and being our third ever joinee or whatever. And yeah, thanks, Brennen.
Of course. Have a good one.
You too.
You too. Bye. Okay. Now. Alright, now, I think since there's not much to talk about in baseball, we're just gonna call it from there with just somebody to come on and do the podcast with us instead of just talking about baseball, because there's not really much to talk about. So thank you all for joining. Patrick also says thank you. And yep, wherever you're watching, just stay healthy, stay safe, and yeah, peace.